Welcome everyone. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. All right, so let's go ahead, let's get started. Remember guys, this is going to be a general read, so it may or may not resonate with you 100%. So take whatever fits, take whatever has meaning, and feel free to leave the rest, guys. Let's see, solitude, emotional loss, some shadow work that somebody's having to do, and patience. Interesting. Okay, guys, I'm going to tell you the distinct impression that I get from these cards. Somebody needs to learn to figure their shit out. And I don't feel like this is whoever is watching this read. I feel like this is actually speaking to some sort of energy that you guys have dealt with. This might be something that you tried to tell this person. So I feel like somebody's been patient with them for a long time, waiting for them to sort of figure their shit out, get their shit together, to do this shadow work, to be able to come to some sort of self-realization. So I feel like that emotional loss is like somebody had to maybe cut ties or step back from something. You're realizing that somebody wasn't interested in doing their shadow work. We do have the Chariot card. This Chariot card is like moving on, moving forward. This is speaking to the person who had patience. Is speaking to the person who was trying to, I do believe, like they were trying to help somebody. They're trying to help somebody who they cared about. So, like I said, get their shit together. Trying to help point things out. Trying to help give them a new perspective. It's like, but this person was so ingrained in the way that they're thinking and so unwilling to see anybody else's perspective that the one who was patient, actually had to walk away. Had to sort of cut ties. They had to kind of sacrifice a connection and be able to walk away to find this Nine of Pentacles for themselves. This Nine of Pentacles energy is this sort of embracing happiness, independence, finding empowerment and abundance within yourself. It's like being comfortable in your own skin. And it's like this other person couldn't do that. This other person couldn't come to whatever these realizations were. Juggling. I feel like this person who got left behind is like always in like chaos, or there's always shit going on. There's always drama going on in this person's life. It's like nothing's ever going right. Things always go wrong, but they don't take ownership in how it goes. It's like it happens to them instead of them playing a part in it. Like they don't seem to see that throughout every situation that has gone to shit for them, and including relationships, the only common denominator is them. So it's like they're the one who's creating the problem, who's contributing to the problem. They're the one with the power to sort of change their future and change how things go. And it does cause partnerships to end. So this definitely bleeds into their relationships with other people. This might also be bleeding into their job situation as well. It's like they refuse to take responsibility for it. That Hangman, he usually represents sort of the only thing that could hold you back in life is you. So he is a good card to get. He represents you have this level of control over your destiny. And it's like this person has given that up. It's like they've given up their control. You know what I'm saying? Like they expect somebody else to come along and fix their life. Or they think that it's up to somebody else to fix their life. Like they won't do it for themselves. They refuse to see it. They're sort of stuck in this Nine of Swords, this feeling sorry for themselves, like feeling like a victim. Everything happens to them and somebody couldn't handle it anymore. Somebody tried to be patient with them. Somebody probably tried to talk to them and tell them sort of what was up. And it's like they just didn't want to hear it. We do have that Wheel of Fortune card too. The Wheel of Fortune card can represent your fortunes changing for the better. See, and this is where it comes in. This person has the power to change things. They have the power to turn their own Wheel of Fortune, but they need to exercise that temperance, that balance between emotion and logic. They need to be able to do their shadow work to find a new perspective and to take responsibility for their own life. And that's what the cards are saying. Like this person has the power to do it, but they seem to be refusing to go ahead and do it. Like I said, I keep getting the distinct impression like they want somebody else to fix it for them. And they're not willing to see any other kind of a new perspective or a new point of view. Like, they're not willing to step back and look at the situation from a new light. They're sort of stuck in this mental trap. That's what the Eight of Swords is all about. It's a mental trap. This figure is, yes, they're bound, they're blindfolded, they're surrounded by swords, but the binds are loose. The swords are spaced far enough apart. This person can get through. This person is choosing to stay stuck. And that's what this energy is about. This one who has to do this shadow work. This one who is now in solitude because they push people away, expecting everybody to sort of, like I said, fix their life for them. That's the distinct impression that I get from the cards. And they're like, I'll never be happy. I'll never get what I want. I'll never have this abundance in the home life. I'll never get my happily ever after because all these bad things always happen to me. But it's like, this is them not owning their shit. This is them not taking responsibility. It's them not sort of stepping up and turning their own wheel of fortune, because the cards say this person has the power to do it. They have this level of control over their life where they can make things happen for themselves. Page of Wands. On the Page of Wands, it's like somebody tried to tell them. Somebody tried to communicate this to them, that their way of thinking was immature, that their way of thinking was destructive. As like, wake up, like somebody tried to shake them away because somebody cared about them. Somebody cared about them enough to try to help, to want to see them live a better life. And they were just like, I don't know if they're just not in a place where they're ready to make this change. Maybe they need to hit some kind of like a rock bottom to change whatever's going on. But at this point in time, I see in the cards, like somebody had to step away from them. Somebody had to step away from them because they just couldn't fucking stand it anymore. And they are alone and they're feeling sorry for themselves right now. At this point in time, this person's perspective is not changing. They have the power to change their perspective, but at this point in time, I see in the cards, this person is not willing to change. This person is not willing to take responsibility for their shit. And there's someone who just wants like an easy fix. They want somebody else to fix their lives for them. And this person who stepped away, they wanted them to do it. And if they don't choose to get their shit together and see the light, the next time they have somebody come into their life, they're going to sort of slough that responsibility off onto that person too. This is how they're going to go until some sort of a light bulb comes on for them and they decide to make this change, and they decide to see what these cards are saying, that they do have the power to control their life, to control the direction that it goes in. But it's something they got to figure out for themselves. Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed the read. Remember, if you did enjoy it, if you find value in it, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. It definitely helps the channel out. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.